Welcome to another Gauging Gadgets Garmin Forerunner 55 tutorial video. In this video, we're going to be doing a review of the Garmin Forerunner 55. The Garmin Forerunner 55 is a more budget-friendly watch from Garmin, but it's still packed with tons of activity tracking features, smart features, and some really cool safety features. So in this video, we're going to be going over my favorite features on the Garmin Forerunner 55. Check the description. I'll have links down there not only for where you can get the Forerunner 55, but also I've created several tutorials going over different aspects of the Garmin Forerunner 55, and I'll be linking to those down there. So let's start out by looking at the design and look of the Garmin Forerunner 55. It's a 42mm watch made out of a very strong plastic, and the bands are made out of a very soft silicone. The display here is an always-on display, so even if I turn off the backlight, you can see that it is still visible, and that not only gives me the ability to have 2 weeks of battery life out of this watch, but it also allows me to view the watch in direct sunlight. So it'll reflect the light back at you, meaning you'll have no issues viewing this in direct sunlight. It's a pretty lightweight watch at 37 grams, and with its size of 42mm, I've found that even though I am 6 feet tall, it still looks great on my wrist and not too small compared to other Garmin watches that I would wear, typically a lot bigger than this. But with that size, it also means that it fits perfectly on my wife. So it's a watch that will fit many different sized wrists. Now these bands down here are extremely soft and comfortable. I've never actually had one break, and they stay very clean just by wearing it in the shower. So you don't really have to clean the watch too often. In addition to that, they're high quality with metal buckles, and they have quick release, so you can replace them very easy if you need to, or even switch them out for colors, things like that. Now that we've looked at the design of the Garmin Forerunner 55, let's go ahead and dig into some of the activities, just so you can see what activities are available. So we get to the activities by selecting Start or Stop button right here. And as you can see, we have run, treadmill, track run, bike, walk, and cardio. There are several other ones, including indoor track, pool swimming, yoga, elliptical, HIIT workouts, so you have those in here as well, stair stepper, Pilates, breath work, and then other, which is just a catch-all. Now, one cool thing, all these activities are customized and built for these specific activities. So if you're doing run, it's going to use GPS, and it's going to track your pace, different things like that. If you're doing yoga, it's going to track the number of poses you do. So depending on the workout that you're doing, you'll get different data, and it'll be specific for the workout that you're doing. Some of the other cool features related to working out, you have Garmin Coach, which is a run training program that's interactive and will go based on how you're doing with your running. So it's going to use the data from the watch and create a custom running program for you for either learning a 5K, 10K, and I think they even have half marathons on there. The watch will also give you workout suggestions based on how much you've been working out, and it'll give you an estimated recovery time that you should give yourself in order to be in the best shape for future workouts and get the most out of them. So there's a lot of cool stuff with activities in this. In addition to the activity tracking, it's also going to track stair counting and sleeping, everything like that. When looking at some of the smart features on this watch, you do have the ability to see all the notifications from your phone, and this does include text messages. So if people text you or email you, you'll be able to read them on the watch and scroll through them using these buttons here. You also have the ability to control any music through Bluetooth that's on your phones. So if you have any music services such as Apple Music or Spotify, you'll be able to control those, or any other audio apps such as podcasts, things like that. You can also change the volume. And then one of my favorite smart features is going to be incident detection and Garmin Assistance. And those basically will alert emergency contacts that you configure if it detects any sort of issue. So incident detection, if it detects a fall during a run or a walk, it'll send out an alert to your emergency contacts letting you know of this fall. Additionally, the person wearing the watch can hold down the light button for a couple seconds, and it'll bring up Garmin Assistance, where it'll do the same thing, but on demand. So if you fall and you need some help, you can trigger Garmin Assistance, and this will send emails and text messages to your family, letting them know that you're in trouble, and it'll also share your location with them. It's very cool that that's included on this watch. The last feature I want to talk about on the Garmin Forerunner 55 is something called body battery. So body battery, if I go to it real quick in the widgets here, you can see right here, basically sums up your overall health into one screen here. So when you sleep, it will fill up your battery, and then throughout the day while you're working out or doing errands around your house, it'll deplete your battery. I think this is really cool because in one screen, you not only can see how your sleep was the night before, but you can see how you're doing throughout the day when it comes to your energy level and what you can expect going forward, maybe for future workouts. All right, so that was a quick overview of the Garmin Forerunner 55. I've been using this watch now for several months, and in my opinion, it has been very accurate with step counting and sleep tracking, everything like that. GPS is also very accurate with running or any other activity that uses GPS. And I have found that the battery life is around 2 weeks. There's several different variables that will play into your battery life, but I've found that around 2 weeks is accurate for the expected battery life. If you have any questions about the Garmin Forerunner 55, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to add Amazon affiliate links in the description below so you can find this exact device on Amazon. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for more gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.